Hello everyone, I'm Bonnie with the Posse, and today I'm going to show you how to shop on a budget. The two stores I went to, Aldi and Lidl, the amount I spent, and then all of the produce that I was able to purchase. So we're gonna have different dishes that I'm going to prepare today. The first one is gonna be salmon cutlets with broccolini and fried potatoes. The second one is a simple fruit salad with mixed greens and homemade dressing. After you take your produce out of the containers it came in, you wanna always make sure you wash it. Even if it's organic, doesn't matter, it still needs to be washed. So there are different ways that you can do that. You can either use a fruit or vegetable wash that comes from a store, or you can use white vinegar. This is one of my favorites to use because it's super easy and simple, and all you need to do is add water. Right now I am adding my potatoes to a pot and just gonna add some water and boil them down. It just makes them a little bit easier for when you roast or fry them. They'll be pretty much done. Okay, so we have the broccolini chopped up, or at least the bottoms cut off. And the next step you wanna do, or that I do, is take garlic and shallots and just slice them, saute them first in the pan, and then add the broccolini. It just gives it more flavor, so you're not having to put in salt or pepper or a lot of whatever seasonings you like to use. Typically, I like to use avocado oil or extra virgin olive oil for sauteing or having the pan on high heat, because they have a higher smoke point and it's just healthier than using vegetable or canola oil. So as you can see, the garlic and shallots are starting to caramelize. So now we can go ahead and add a little bit of the broccoli in. You don't want to fill the pot or pan to the extreme because you won't get an even surface of cooking. But and then you want to do the same process that we're using for the potatoes as we did for the broccoli, and you just let it cook down. As you can see with the potatoes, I like to do a variety as well. Same with the carrots. Just adds a little bit more color and different nutrient value also. Still pretty much tastes the same, but yep. So the next step in preparation for this dish to be complete is to cook our salmon. This is a whole piece of fish, but we're going to just cut it in portions so it cooks evenly, and serve it to multiple people instead of just one person. So as you can see, we have a different cutting board from the one that we used or cut the vegetables on, because you don't want to worry about cross-contamination. So like your meat or flesh, seafood cutting board should be different from the vegetable or produce cutting board. Even though it's still being washed, because it's porous, it can hold bacteria as well. You don't want to overcook the fish because you don't want to dry. That piece is going to be good one. Okay, so I have a thermometer. Sometimes I temp meat, sometimes I don't. But anyway, when you do it, you want to do it in the thickest cut of the meat and take it off the heat. So just slide it in. Of course, not all the way through, but like I said, around 164, 165 is what they consider well done for fish.